You're safer here than anyplace else.
Samsung's phone, even with the different apps, is turned into what a lot of them happens to men and women, that something infiltrates them, gets inside them, remote controls them, divides them, or can be in heaps of pieces. And maybe that's why there's so many he-she freaks wandering about thinking that you're the creep if you happen to just be like, quite, content with the genitals you were given. Oh, that's where we're at. Well, well, I'm not celebrating them. Well, I'm not putting them on a fucking flag running around. I'll leave that to others to do. Maybe in the past, no one's really getting near these days, and that's my choice. But I'm alright with mine. I hope you're alright with yours. The ones that you came in here with, they were given to you. You were born with them. You grew. Quite an incredible thing, the human body. Did you know? Did you, or you were through? You'd had enough by the time you were like 7 or something, and these fucking psychos give you bloody hormones and weird shit, whatever the hell seems to be going on, or is reported as such, or it's all pretty fucking disturbing. Yeah. Whether hen had teeth or not, we're the fucking rarity these days, it seems to me, more often than not. Maybe that's just my reality. Other times it wasn't like that when I was at G5, like just before it was completely different vibe. Whatever. It was like, it's only like an hour. I reckon, not even, maybe, I don't know, but not very long. Yeah, a whole different bunch of like, alright, yeah, they've been stopped from procreating. And look, thank you, fair enough, good call, whoever came up with that one, because, well, they chose it themselves. Well, that's a fail-safe, wonderful part of the creation. It'd be like last. It's like fuck, if nothing else, if we're going for that long, and put something in the water. I don't agree with it. However it's been done is. I'm not claiming any part of me in that manifestation. It's not just silly. It's like. It's like, just get me out of here, please. Well, I think I'm getting closer. I think I've already been out of here actually, I think I've actually died ages ago now and trying to come to terms with it. Makes more sense. And then Bobby Hammett said some things that clarify some thoughts I've been having recently, and over some frequency type events. And it's just what happens when you can die, not know it. I've always heard things like that, but it's a bit different to, if that's what's happening, it's a bit different to how that all. It's just that you don't die, but everyone else believes that you do, or thinks that their loved ones do, or have, and they think they disappear. And that fucks fucks everything up, because they're your ancestors. It's a loop. We go backwards and forwards in time. But you start pretending that they don't exist. What the fuck's going to happen, do you think? I think that, guess what? They're not going to fucking exist. That means you don't exist. That's the paradox. That's the masses or whatever are so freaking brainwashed and fixated on matter and fucking plastic fucking materialism things. Can't even have a conversation with them to even bring up the notion that, well, you might be ending old things because of that. Well, I don't know, but you can't even get into a fun conversation because it's like, no, I want to talk about the fridge that they fucking bought, they're so proud of, or some shit. You think you're silly, you can't explain art to someone. Try to explain art to my mum. I stopped that a long time ago. That's a really silly idea. I tried it a number of times. But just things that I cared about, don't do that. That's fucking a big mistake. I got to read a poem I really liked on New Year's Eve. I spent New Year's Eve with I was, said they'd passed away. I was doing help. It's my mum. Fuck, of course I'm going to do what I can. Do what I do. Like, but that was a mistake. Getting to read a poem I was pleased with. If something else that they liked, and I was like, I'll just show the judge master the negative side of the paradigm. More often than not, I'm the positive, and then they brought a heap of fucking hermaphrodites in to be neutrals or something. I read a poem, I got to read it, and she said, "What'd she fucking say?" Oh. It's different. Oh, it's like it was like oh fuck, stop. I was just like, why did I do this? And at least then I was able to bloody go. When at a reasonable juncture, like it was done at midnight or something, I was able to go back to my own house and get the fuck away. It's like you can't explain art to somebody. You don't. It's like if they don't get it, they don't get it, and it's a disservice to everyone, to especially yourself, to try and explain it to them. Especially if you put your heart into something, which you do. Yeah. So that's the conundrum we're in, because you don't die, and it's the same as here. We look the same. It's just that it's the other side of the freaking looking glass. It's like the plane of gosh, I just forgotten it. Dielectric inertia plane, right? That's the bit in the middle. We're actually on both sides of that, right? When you go on the other side, and we think, they died, you died. No, you're on the other side of that. If you're going to put a shape on anything, that's the shape, right? That's where you see a reflection in the middle. If you look at the water and the power's in the centre of the toroid, the black bit if you look at the thing, the stuff Ken shows. So it's not polarity. It's going in the same direction, right? But yeah, you get on the other side as far as the bit of the toroid going, what looks to be, it'll look anti-clockwise from the side that you're at, where you're going around clockwise. It actually goes the same direction. It just looks that way because of the way. Well, you start believing that they don't exist because they died, and you believed a lot of the fear and the nonsense and the Western colonialism bullshit, fucking verbal diarrhea, scared, weird little Archon guy. I can't remember that's like the DSM-4s and 5s and all just a collection of wankers, doing things, but no, it's more than that, and you're more than that. Don't be fucking falling less. Look, you might not be. Yeah, I've got a headache too. Yeah. Your loved ones you can remember that have passed on. Yeah, they're still alive. In a sense, it's you, or it's we that makes them really die by believing it so, and that's what you manifest, and then it fucks up the ride. It creates blockages and black hole disappearances, confusion beyond. I would want to say sausages after that word. I'm not sure what it was. Silly sausages. I think that was a saying when I was mine's very powerful. And your soul is too. When it gets stolen, you probably be mindless, thinking maybe your mind full, but you could be saying that about me, it's not really making it about saying personal things to others. I did just get, annoyed at this, whoever, he wasn't a very nice individual, whether he could have had 2 dicks, 3 vaginas and fucking 10 boobs for all I care on the one individual. He's a terrible individual, wasn't a nice one. So look, I don't know what she started with, and he's collecting more as it goes. All right, that's it going. Oh, I'm not trying to bring it down to that level. Not. If you've got anything left in you, anything, feeling like you, speak to your loved ones. Then physically hear you, because I'm telling you now, they're fucking here. But if you ignore them and you think it's all, if they're gone, you can't feel them because you can feel them more. Right, that's what happens. You feel them more. It's a fucking hard lesson. You feel them more. Right, they're inside you more. That's how it works. When you loop, that's how it works. Yeah, but if you're gonna be like, oh, I got it, then alright, well, yeah, you're alright, you're pushing, you're making it so. It's not your fault. It's part of the mind virus and the fucking, I don't know, dodgy version of the subversion, insurgent of a movie game, world playing type role. It's got to be very funny in the end. It'll be like, I've really felt. It's felt really real. They've had some real nasty fucking actors in this one. I think there'll be some, relief. Yes. Don't know, but don't be afraid of beneath, because that's another thing. You're afraid of fucking underground, right? You're afraid of going home. You're afraid of, just too afraid. We don't need to be. We don't need to be. You get fright. Don't get afraid. Where's the light? Well, going to see us on the phone.
Dreams worse, cause you're dealing with a monster, make your cold dreams worse. When all said and done, when all said and done, when all said and done, they're gonna quote these words. You're dealing with a monster. When all said and done, you're gonna quote these words. They defiant to these liars and provoke these herds. If you talk truth, you know you won't be first, but I worse. Alone I cause commotion, make your whole scene burst. You're showing no devotion, so there's no desert. You're dealing with a monster, make your cold dreams worse. Cause you're dealing with a
Yes. And big up Sky on X. Thanks for tuning in.
When all said and done, they're gonna quote these words. Quote these words. Dealing with them once. When all said and done, you're gonna quote these words. They defianted these liars and provoke these herds. If you talk truth, you know you won't be first. But I gotta spread love because they hold these cursed. My ocean got a flow to make your boat reverse. Alone I cause commotion, make your whole scene burst. You're showing no devotion, so there's no desert. You're dealing with a monster, make your cold dreams worse.